everyone, and welcome back to a new gene key. Today our guest is gene key 57, which is also called a gentle wind because it reminds us that as the ancient knew very well, the wind always brings some intuition if we give ourselves time and space to listen to it. So our guest is the wisdom keeper of gene key 57, the intuition that you can see here through one of the 64 faces painted by Rosie Aronson, representing, as I said, the gift of this key. And so this key is the transit present from the 8th of October until the 13th of October. And it's particularly interesting for people who were born in this time of the year, although we just remember that everyone has got these 64 archetypes already in our DNA. We already have them, but each one, according to the time, the place, and the date of birth, has his own particular life holographic profile, which is a sort of a map of life with all the challenges and the talents that he or she can develop. Okay, so for people who, as I said, born in this time of the year, this gene key is really their life's work, which means they are here what they are here to do. But before they can be an example for others, they must first of all incarnate the gift of this key, of course. One thing which is really curious is curious in a joyful way, of course, is really that we cannot move away from our shadows until we don't see that we are living in a shadow. And living in a shadow means that we are living in a permanent frequency of fear or anger. But at some time in our life, then we can have a glance that allows us to see ourselves from outside somehow. And when we are able to do this, it's the beginning of the shift. And the shift in this case is moving from the shadow of unease to the gift of intuition. Unease is something that is really very physical. I personally have this key in my profile, not in my life's work, but in another position. And whenever I listen to the word unease, I know very well what it means really inside the body. So, unease is present whenever we are too much under pressure and when we give too much space to the mind. And the world as we know it, the society in which we live, is really giving too much space to all what is the mind, what is rational, and so. But unease, if we can really honor it, it is the raw material from which the gift of intuition can raise. And intuition is that sudden movement of clarity, of when the same thing as when the sky is all cloudy and all of a sudden the sun comes out. So this is intuition, and it doesn't come from the mind, it comes from another space inside us, but we must allow this we must allow ourselves to give time and space so that intuition can come out without pressure. I know it's not always easy, but if we keep in mind that we are here to express our uniqueness, and expressing our uniqueness is really to find our own pace, our own timing, and so, then it will be much easier to allow intuition to come out. In the highest expression, this key is clarity. So I think we all know, we have all experienced some moments of clarity in our life. When everything seems hopeless, and then all of a sudden we clearly see the solution for everything. So it's really a nice and powerful key, as all the others, of course, and really an invitation to contemplate this gift, what it means for you, intuition, and when do you allow yourself to have the right time and space to feel, to let this intuition come out. Good. So as usual, I like to close with a little energetic work that puts together my training, my teaching in life alignment, and the gene keys. I like to play, to combine the two teachings. Good. So in this case, it's a little transmission about opening to your intuition. So I just simply invite you to receive this work, this transmission, without crossing your legs or arms, because so the energy can flow much more easily, and just receive. As usual, if you like, you can put your hand on your heart and breathe. I hope you receive this transmission as the gentle wind that we were mentioning before. And I thank you for your attention, and I meet you for another Gene Key soon. Bye bye.